And we're back with some more Kenshi. And today's base building. Now, I have been advised that I should be very careful building here because I'll be overlaying some major roads or something and causing confusion, and I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about the natives. If they mess up their pathing, that's fine. We can just riddle them full of crossbow bolts or blades or whatever. So all we have to do to start is pick out what we want to build first. Now, I'm thinking I've done a wee bit of studying on this, and the first thing we should do is go straight to mining, grab ourselves a stone. Wait, no, that's a stone mine. Now, we're looking for stuff with about 100%, which means actually that's incredibly. You know what? That's fine. We will just confirm that there. This will give us a stone mine. The stone we can turn into building materials. Well, okay, in a minute. Once we finish this, guys. Oh my god, they're all adding stone to it. They're all adding building materials, are you? Wow, it takes 7 to build that? Okay, this might take a second or 3. Anyway, once that's done, we're also going to need processing. So if we go back to mining, there should be stone processing. Yep, that turns it from whatever its raw materials are into something useful. So let's just put that right there. Yeah, I want these two close together. They're going to have a little bit of a symbiotic relationship. No, nope. Some of you can stay back here, and you can help out finishing that off. There you go. Wow, that's 40 iron plates. Wait a minute. I think we need to downgrade. Yeah. Yeah, let's dismantle this. Yeah, I think we need a lower tech version of it. That higher tech version was just a little bit too expensive. So mining again, stone processor, and then we scale it back. Yeah, iron plates. 6 iron plates takes an hour, takes 3 people. Done. Yeah, we can upgrade it at a later date. Oh, fine. You're in the way of that side. We'll move it to the other side. And done. Okay, that should be so much simpler. All right, then we need to get someone to work them. Now, I'm thinking Mantis, Meep, Matchbox, all of them were good laborers, right? So, use? Yeah, there we go. Actually, get everyone else out of here for the moment. I have just noticed that the nomad animal trader off in the distance is having a chat with a beak thing. I think I should go chat with that beak thing too. I think we're going to need that animal trader, so you, come here. Tech target. Come here. I should probably spread everyone out first. That might be a good idea. I don't want them all fighting that thing in a... There you go. Now, attack target. The rest of you can stay back for a little bit. 98 damage? Oh, wow. 44, 93, 99. Oh, that is... I'm glad we bought these new blades. These new blades really do sort things out a lot better. And you, how are you doing, buddy? You are... You know what? I think we're going to kill you. We're going to need to deal with this animal trader at some point, so maybe let's go buy something. Your arm looks a bit floppy. Don't worry, we're here to help. Oh, damn it, we can't do anything to you while you're standing up. Why don't you just collapse unconscious? Never mind, go buy something for me. Alright, so the plan is quite simple. This is the stone mine. It pulls stone out of the ground. We then dump that into the stone storage, and then from there it gets sent into the manual stone processor, which outputs building materials. And then the building materials get put into storage there. Done. And that should automate the production of building materials. Building materials are going to be required for walls and pretty much a whole bunch of other stuff, at least early on. The first thing we're going to do is build ourselves a little bit of accommodation. Small storm house. This thing is not too fancy, but it'll do the job. That we can put a bunch of beds in, and it just means there's somewhere to rest while we'll be in between fights, which I presume will happen pretty frequently, considering... Oh, yep, there is a big thing. Don't come near us. Busy. But once this is finished, we'll probably have to run off and leave this place alone for a while. The reason being, actually, Matchbox, where are you? You are... No, who is supposed to be operating the manual stone processor? No more engineering for you. You can just, work the manual stone processor and produce us more of those lovely building materials. Excellent. We now have a house. Now, this is a very simple one. This one only costs 16 construction materials to build, but we can stick a bunch of beds in it, and we can stick a bunch of beds on top. This will be literally a hospital, I suppose, would be the best way to describe it. And what we're going to do is grab everyone and go on a big spree. Now, I've been given some advice, some good advice. The advice is this. Go grab some animals, and then we can use those animals to cart stuff for us, because right now we're depending on the smaller backpacks, which are not Great. We're depending on thieves' backpacks when really if we're doing colonization, we're going to need like a couple of hundred building materials to do this right, especially if we want to build a proper size base, not something too weeny. Which means we're going on a field trip. I'm thinking down here, Flats Lagoon. Actually, wait. We'll go to the Nomads encampment first, pick ourselves up a couple of animals, and then from there, yeah. Then after that, we'll go sort something else out. Now that is the kind of shop that just instills you with, confidence. All right, let's see what you got in here, crazy old coot. Wow. You guys just never invested in a mop, did you? Or a broom, or... Never mind, it's fine. How you doing? Show me your animals. What do you got? I'm looking for, according to the comments, I want one of these Garu pups that we can train up, and they'll become good after a while. You're 5 grand, you're 3 grand? What's the difference? You seem a little bit older. You know what? We will take you. As well as that, we're going to want a wild bull. Yep, that sounds really good. Bone dogs? Well, bone dogs are fun, but no. Do you have a second wild bull? Damn it, I was really hoping you'd have a second one. Never mind, we will buy both of those. You are... Oh my god, you're hideous. You are just horrifying. It's the lack of fur or something. It's just leathery skin lizard cow thing. Actually, the closest thing I can think of you reminding me to is a turtle. Yes, you can be Michelangelo. Welcome, Michelangelo. Wait, there's 2 characters. There's Wild Bull. Okay. Wild Bull Hickok. Your name's Hickok. All right, Hickok. Welcome to the team. What just happened? Everyone made a lot of noises. Okay, everyone down. Everyone, including the bull and the... You're just team members now. Great. Guys, how is that thing injured already? We just got it. Seriously, why can't we have nice things? Oh, we should probably get them a backpack. I believe you can have backpacks on these things. Yes, you can have backpacks. Let's go grab one of those while we're at it. So this guy sells bull backpacks and Garu backpacks. They seem reasonably cheap, and the encumbrance reduction is incredible. So, yeah, we'll take one of each, and we'll see how these animals work out on the team. The way I've been advised, they're basically massive luggage cargo haulers, though they may not be able to carry anything just now while they're still weeny. But you never know, maybe. Hey, Michelangelo, can you take this Garo backpack? Oh, wow. That's a lot of storage space. We're going to fill you up, and if you can't carry it, you know what we're going to do? We're going to carry you carrying the stuff. I think that'll work out just fine. And Hickok, you can grab your bull backpack, which is also enormous. Excellent. It's just a case of which one's going to end up the bigger killer. Well, that's a downside. The bull has a top speed of 11 miles per hour. That's... Oh, wow, that's slow. Right, it's going to take a while to level that sucker up, but it's okay. That's why we have quad speed. It just means we'll have to fight a lot more things, but we got lots of armor. We're really tough. I think we could even take on a few big things. Our plan is to head over to Flats Lagoon. It's that place that's up on top of a sort of a platform in the middle of a lake. And hopefully they've got some building supplies. We're going to take everything they got. Blood spiders. I have heard these things are nightmarish. So attack all? Yes. We will slow this down a bit. Jeez, 13 damage, but we block 60-something% of it? Huh. That bull just charges and take... Oh my god, its foreleg almost came off. How's our Garu doing? Unconscious. Well, seriously, guys, we just cannot keep nice things. You keep... We're going to put them in a separate squad. Actually, no, we need to bring them with us. So, basically, Innuendo is going to carry the Garu until it's well enough to actually stand up. It's still unconscious right now. And, yeah, Innuendo is just going, no, I got this. I can do 26 miles per hour if needs be. And the bull is right out front going, yes, I'm going to get there. Incredibly slowly. I'm sure these bulls make great animals later on, but for now I think maybe we should have stuck with the Garu policy. I really do like the look of this city. It just seems well designed. It's like, yeah, we have a limited amount of space. We're going to cram in as much as we can, including all the power and everything. I just like it. I know it's a little bit ridiculous, but there's something about this setting that kind of sells Kenshi. It's not the graphics. The graphics are mediocre at best. The gameplay is... I don't know what it is. It's the combination of everything and the struggle. Just makes it a good game. I can't quite put my finger on it yet. Not a single piece of building material on this entire site. That is horribly depressing. Oh well. Time to head on to Morn. We haven't been back there in a long time. We actually have property in Morn as well. And we'll sort it out. We'll go have a look. Maybe they've got construction material. If not, we'll just have to head. We're going to hit up a whole load of places, grab as much construction material as we can, and a few circuit boards, actually, and get our construction started properly. This place is just as depressing as I remember it. We bought like 6 construction supplies. That was all they had. Yeah, I made a big mistake coming down through here. These two areas are just the worst. As in Flats Lagoon and Morn, they're just not good for getting construction supplies. We should have went up towards the hub, Squim, Admag. All of these way stations along here, there's construction supplies and everything to be bought all around these areas. And if we go into the high villages, we could probably buy stuff as well. But no, I went the wrong direction. So we'll pop back up through here, maybe place down another building, and then get on our way. Oh, actually, wait, no. We'll go through the swamp. We're going to avoid going through this area because it's full of those nasty, nasty long neck things, and we've got some very slow bull dragging us down. 13 kilometers an hour, 13 miles per hour. Well, on the right side, Michelangelo's only pulling on 16, so it's not like we'd be going much faster if we only had Michelangelo. All right, everyone through there. We are over in Hivertown, and yeah, we're over in a high village, and they're selling lanterns of radiance. These seem to be useful. They cost $90, and they're basically illuminate an area. Blackened chainmail hive shirt. Oh, wait, no, I think we already have that. Perfect, never mind. All right, we're basically picking up as much fabric, iron plates, building materials, electronic components as we can. We're even grabbing some rice weed and hemp because we're going to be planting and we're going to need it. I think we can hit up a couple more places. Several people suggested I should pick up pack animals. Wow, it makes such a difference. These things can hold an absolute butt ton. Like, this is a pup, so this thing is young, and it can still hold 25 kilos. However, to be aware, there's a 90% weight reduction for the bags. That 25 kilos is actually a by 10 multiplier, is 250 kilos. That's 200 kilos, and that's 190 kilos. And they're only going to get stronger and get bigger carry capacity as we train them and as they get older. So, yes, all the way. And what are you fighting? Ah, yeah, they're fighting one of these things. Gorillas. Yeah, we already killed one of these. Let's let the locals take care of them. They've got a bunch of pole arms. They'll mincemeat it in no time. We should probably go take the meat off it, though. We have returned to what I can only mockingly call a settlement. But this time we've actually brought back enough resources to actually do something this time. We got 50 iron plates in there. We got 87 building material in there. And in fact, we brought a whole bunch of stuff. We got plenty of electronic components, way more iron plates in storage, a bunch of hemp, rice weed, cotton, and grain. In fact, we've got, lots of people loaded up with stuff. Oh, we even brought some cactus. I even remember that. Perfect. But I think the first thing we're going to do is build ourselves some beds up here, some proper beds. One that will give us, a decent return on investment. As in, camp beds only give you a by 4 healing multiplier. Proper beds give you a by 8. Ah, here we are. Regular bed. Efficiency 800%. That's exactly what we want. We're going to put those on the top floor. And yeah, I got to figure out why it's not showing up right. Just give me a few minutes. Soon we'll have plenty of healing for our people. Well, maybe not plenty of healing, but enough that we should be able to survive most random, easy to deal with attacks. Nearly done. Everyone's glitching out of it. I may have stacked them a little bit too close together, but I think we're good. In fact, we could probably put some of the animals in there. They got a little bit of a mauling on the way back. I think we ran into some spiders or some bandits, or I can't even remember. There's just so many random fights you get caught up in at this point. Oh, yeah, there was some hungry bandits that showed up when we got back too. You just end up slaughtering so many things after a while. It all sort of blurs into one. All right, but when it comes to healing these things, I don't think there's any animal beds. You just sort of have to pick them up and chuck them into a bed yourself. For example, like we can't even bring them inside. They're not allowed inside buildings. So they can't go in there. So instead what we have to do is get someone else, get them to pick them up, and then get them to bring them in. Much better. 800% healing speed, which is great. Alright, now that we've got enough construction stuff, time to start expanding this out. Not exactly sure. Give me a minute here. Looking at this logically, the only thing we really need to expand our base indefinitely is a supply of building materials and a supply of iron plates. Also, electronics components. Those are the 3 basic building blocks for everything. So I think the next thing we should do is probably throw down a mine. So from what I can see here, if we go down here, we're going to need an iron refinery, and we're going to need an iron mine. So ore mine wise, you can only, it seems, mine iron. There is no way to mine copper with an automated mine. You have to use one of these things to mine. You have to manually mine it by hand. So we've got an iron node right over there that we can sit on top of. We've also got more over here that you can find it. That one's the closest one, unless we want to go on the water. I think we might actually take this one, though. It just, actually, let's get Muppet over there and have a look. That way we could, hopefully now, wall this thing in much easier. I'm not going to put up any walls for now. I figure we'll do the walls later. For now, I want to see what tries to come and kill us. Well, actually, right here seems perfect. Exit. We can rotate this, which seems to do... Does that actually... Wow, it's actually less productive if we rotate it certain directions. I'm not sure what direction counts, but I want that crane type thing facing towards us. There we go. Perfect. Then we'll get the whole team in on this. Wait a minute, I wasn't even looking and a bunch of hungry bandits showed up. I think Meep and Mantis got surrounded. Meep has barely noticed. Mantis... Oh, they took a few hits to the stomach. So I've noticed a thing with these new weapons. There's a lot of limping people afterwards. I think we're accidentally delimbing people. Just the sheer strength of the weapons is causing a lot of damage. Oh. Let's skip this forward a little bit and see. Like, as you can notice, there's a lot of green going on and not a lot of red. And the green is really large numbers and the red is usually very small numbers. Except when they hit our animals. Hitchcock, how you doing there, buddy? Ooh, left foreleg is gone again. We're going to have to put you into bed, aren't we? And that's the end of them. And you see, look, there's a whole bunch of them sort of crawling around on the ground afterwards. This is a very common occurrence now every time you run into hungry bandits. I think it's the new weapons are basically doing limb destruction. All right then, where were we? Oh yes, we were putting together a mine before we got so rudely interrupted. Hitchcock, we're going to have to get someone to take you to bed. You are far too injured to be running around. Well, we have our ore mine complete. Unfortunately, it requires power, which we don't have. That's a little bit of a minor inconvenience, but we can sort that out. But we also need one other thing to go with it, and that is the metal refinement process. So, when it comes to that, mining, steel refining, and yeah, this thing, 20 iron plates, requires 2 people to operate and a power consumption of 10. Whew. Alright then, if that's the way it is, we'll just put these nice and close by each other. Ooh. Actually, now I just realized something. This is going to produce iron ore. The iron ore we're going to have to turn into steel plates, and the steel plates are stored way over there. We might have to move the steel plates, but, you know, that's fine. Put that there. Confirm it. And let's get this built. Then once this is built, we're going to have to build ourselves some wind turbines. For power, this should hopefully not be the worst. For power production, we're going to need a wind generator. As far as I know, there's a wind generator 1 and a wind generator 2. I think we'll just go straight to the wind generator 2. What's the model difference? Not so much. You know what? We'll stick down a level 2. And we'll probably put it... I don't place it too close to our living areas. In fact, you know what? I'm probably going to end up ripping this up again later. But I just sort of want to get a feel for the base building before we start committing too heavily to any one thing. That's where the windmill will go. Then we're going to need some battery backup to go with it. And presumably this will just distribute power magically with no wires. Or that's how I've been led to believe it would work. And now there is power. This can generate 100 power. This thing requires, I think it's about 20 or 30. Between all of these, we should have more than enough power to power everything. Wait. Power but inactive. Oh yeah, I need people assigned to them to actually make those work. And this over here, I think we can start upgrading some of these. Oh, not the stone mine. Yeah, we can upgrade this one. We upgrade this, it should increase its efficiency. All it'll cost us is some plates and some power. Power we're doing well on at the moment, but we're probably going to want to install some sort of battery system. Now, once this is upgraded, we'll put in some batteries, and I think we might have to put those inside, though, yep, still learning. One quick change we should probably do is demolish this. I made a steel refinery instead of an iron refinery. Let's just dismantle that. Actually, you know what? We will tell everyone to dismantle that. That way they get some experience out of it. You get experience out of demolishing things. Well, the animals won't, but everyone else will. A quick redo on the iron refinery, and now we're actually making iron plates over there, though. I have to do a little bit more setting up. For now, though, I do want to get in some battery storage. If the wind drops off, we'll lose power. So I'm thinking we have to chuck the battery storage in here. The reason being, well, the batteries appear to be an indoor thing only. If you check under here, go down to power, it tells you battery bank was a type interior. Which makes sense, I suppose. You don't want your batteries outdoors. Most games kind of have that mechanic where if it gets rained on, bad things happen. Let's stick a couple of you in here. You know what? 3? 6, I think, should be sufficient. Damn it, I never confirmed that. I stopped after 3 battery banks. I think 900 reserve battery charge should be fine from what I know of the game so far. Alright, so that gets us most of the basics. All we're left is the copper plating. I'm beginning to realize We need a lot more people. It takes 2 workers to work this efficiently. It takes 2 workers to work the stone mine efficiently. We then need about 2 people to work the ore mine efficiently, and then no one actually required to work the iron refinery. I suppose once we get high enough up tech, we won't need people on several of these, or probably. Actually, let me check the tech section. You know what? We'll just have to hire more people. That's just the way it is. We'll have a bunch of people who stay behind at the base and maintain the place, while the rest of the team goes out murdering stuff. All right. Next thing I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to get some food down. Oh wait, no, it's copper. We have to get copper first, then food. Copper will allow us to build circuit boards, and circuit boards means we've got all 3 of the key ingredients, which would be building materials, iron plates, and circuit boards. Though I do need to assign someone to cart those iron plates over to storage. We can sort that out later. But for now, give me a crafting bench. Look at them all, hard at work on construction. This must take a long time, because we have a lot of people assigned to construction, and it still takes a fair chunk of time. And where are you going? Iron plates. Yeah, see, this is working out already. Oh, look, it's more limb donations from the, whatever you call them, hungry bandits. We're upgrading our stone processor here. It turns out we had several upgrade levels left in it. And this thing works at a hell of a clip. Well, it will be once we stop getting distracted. Alright, how's our animals doing? I'm trying to train up our animals a bit as well. I think they can get a lot tougher. Plus, I think their strength goes up when they get into fights. Ouch. Okay, well, they're also getting hurt an awful lot. But everyone else is just enjoying themselves. Finish those off and get back to work, guys. After getting rid of our little annoying guests, we've finished the upgrades of the stone processor. And look at the speed that thing produces building materials at. That's insane. I don't think Mantis is going to be able to keep up with that. We might have to put another person on stone mining just to be able to produce the stone fast enough to keep up with that. Which is a lot of people, because we also need about 2 people to work the iron mine so that they can feed it into the iron refinery. We also have Innuendo over here, and they're working producing copper. Very slowly. They're incredibly new at this, but it turns out this is the only way to mine copper late game. Unless you want to use mods, which I'm trying to avoid. Like, okay, quality of life mods. This dark UI is just amazing. But using just base game mechanics, the only way to get copper is to mine it manually. So they're mining it there. They're going to put it into that storage container. Once the storage container gets some copper in it, Medusa here will pop over, grab it in, and start using the electrical workbench, which is now their job. Yeah, forever and ever and ever. So, okay, that just leaves a few more things, namely farming. But I'm going to get concerned about the amount of labor it requires to run one of these things. All right, let's at least put down some, I think rice goes over here. Well, when it comes to food, you see, that's why we moved to this location, because we can say, where is it, farming? Give me rice weed. Let's start with small, I suppose. Number of people, 4? What? Okay, they're like wet environments like swamps, so we can place it over here. Yeah, give you 1 there. You know what, we'll start with 1, see how that goes. As well as that, we're going to need some other stuff to go with it. Where is cotton? Yeah, let me just have a quick play around and I'll go over where I picked everything to go. It's coming up on morning. I was trying to wait till daylight to explain what was going on with the farming, but some bandits have shown up and called us chumps, so, well, let's go over and say hello, shall we? Hi, guys. How you doing? There doesn't seem to be that many of you. Hey, what price? Who are you guys? Which one of you has a speech bubble? Because you don't seem to be trying to kill each other. Come on, seriously? None of you want to have a chat? I don't know what they're doing. They just seem to be shouting things. Just come out and give me all your money. No. This is your last chance. Fine. Come on. And we kill you. Ooh. Our poor bull got a few hits in there. Actually, our bull may have gotten in a few hits on other people as well. Oh, it's still a pup, but it'll grow up. Ouch. Our animals are the only ones really taking damage. Everyone else is just so heavily armored. These bandits are just like paper to them. It's unbelievable. Oh, and where is it? If we hold down... No, I don't want to say Alt. You know what? We'll find out at the end of combat. I think they're mostly done. We've actually faced more bandits in other ways. Like, this small little raid that demanded stuff is kind of pathetic. Oh, well. Problem... What? Wow, that guy has good block. Is he like a... Oh, he's the war leader. Did you just knock him down? Guys, stop letting him get away with that. Beat the absolute snot out of him. I want to see this guy limbless on the ground in the next 5 seconds. There we go. Much better. Right in the head. Where's the other one? It's crawling away. Okay, well, we'll repair up our animals, dispose of the corpses, and get on with the farming. Oh, look, some of them showed up a bit late. That's fine. We've got plenty of stamina left. Alright, where was that leader, though? I want to make sure he doesn't escape alive. I don't want him playing unconscious or anything like that. Yeah, he's playing dead. You know what that means. Let's, loot. Yeah, let's loot him and see if he likes that. Oh, he's caught on. It's okay, though. That means he's going to get up. Perfect. Yeah, take care of that problem, guys. Hey, he finally got up. And then he's going to go down again. Ooh. Yep. I think we've taught him a good lesson. A good and valuable lesson. He can bleed out. That's what you get for messing with our animals. Have you never seen John Wick, you fool? Alright, everyone back to work. Food-wise, though. How do I explain this? Alright, why did we come to this weird mishmash between the swamp over here, which it almost constantly rains in, and the desert over here, where it's mostly arid? Well, it turns out, I'm starting to get the hang of the reason why. First off, we've got riceweed. Riceweed grows quite easily, and if you put it in the swamp, you don't have to worry about watering it so much because it rains just so frequently, it waters itself, cutting down on labor requirements. Also, you can turn it into food quite nicely. It's not quite as good as the wheat version, but wheat requires green, lush green lands, and they're usually much more dangerous to settle in. Also, we get access to hemp. Hemp only grows in the swamps, and the best thing about hemp is you can turn it into fabric. Normally you have to grow cotton. Cotton only grows in the greenlands. Greenlands are a pain to work with, so this just allows you to get a cheaper, simpler alternative to cotton. And we just basically want this small little bit of swamp. The problem being, if you go any further into the swamp, it's got that nasty fog going on. And, well, yeah, as you can see, it's painful to build in. So realistically, the only reason we came here was so that we could put our farms right over here. And it seems this whole flatland area over here is really nice for building in. That's sort of it. We've got our iron close by and all that, so this was sort of the main reason to come here. Anyway, with all of that done, I think we're going to put some walls around this because we need to go on a recruitment drive. Just realize the amount of people it takes to run all of this stuff is kind of ridiculous, so we're going to go on a recruitment drive and recruit all the unique characters, if they're still alive. They can get killed off, it seems. So we're going to get, Beep and all of the other ones. We're going to bring them all here, and then we're going to have to, well, leave them behind, I suppose, while we go off and murder all the rest of the high level stuff. But I'm thinking big wall sections back here to wall this off, and a big wall section across here to wall this off. We'll try and not intersect with the roads too much, except for, well, right here and probably right here, but give me a bit. Alright, so this horrifying monstrosity is what we're doing. We're basically cutting ourselves off from going this direction. We want to get out here, we got to go through that gate. It's walled through the water all the way over to there. And finally, we've got this stuff coming down across here. And that should mean we are reasonably safe. Though I am kind of tempted to just let them try and swim through the water and put a whole bunch of crossbows on the other side. I think that would be a little bit too unfair. But whatever, we'll confirm that. And then we'll let them build it all. There's more than enough little dupe labor running around, and we've got plenty of building materials, just loads and loads more in production. So let's see how this works out. We're still going to be abandoning the base in a minute to go searching for everyone, but I'd like to get at least some of it up and running before we go. Oh, we have some visitors. It's those goddamn killer giraffes. Okay, guys, let's spread you out a little bit. Well, in fact, we'll pull you back a little bit to hopefully maybe get you some more help. And I think it shouldn't take more than 2 or 3 people to kill you. Mainly because our guys are that good. And you are not. Okay, Maxi, double down on that one. You're lucky you're going to go for that one. Oh, Muppet. Help out over there. Guys, stop bunching up. You're trying to bunch up and get hit by the splash damage. That's just, no. No. Perfect. I think that should be enough. You know what? Bunch up. It's fine. I don't care if you bunch up. You're going to kill it so quick it shouldn't be an issue. Damn. I remember when those things were terrifying. And now it's like, a couple of you, that's easy peasy. And let's loot them anyway for food. Beep is harvesting our first crop of hemp. That's 10 he's picked up, is it? Okay, he's got 10 loaded up in here. Oh, seedle keeps going up. 11, 12. I assume that's a good yield. Number of plants, 25. Right. Okay, then. That will help. We're definitely going to have to expand that farming, though, so we can create enough food. But once we get our walls in place. We are now fully walled in. It also went through an awful lot of our reserve building supplies. We're down to 4. Okay, well, we got 7 in reserve, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But to test it completely, what we need to do is... Door is closed. And we're going to have to close that door as well. Perfect. Then we got to see if a dupe can escape. Can you get out? No. So there's no way to pass through once the doors are locked. That means we can lock this place down tight, and then people will have to smash down the gates, which gives us a little bit of a warning. I haven't set up any crossbows or anything like that yet, or just any of the killbox style stuff. For now, we basically just walk outside the door and kill whoever's bothering us. It just stops people from showing up and attacking one of our miners, or people on the outskirts who are a little bit more at risk, like having a dust bandit show up. But don't worry, the dust bandits are dead, and so are the big things that showed back. Yeah, we killed those too. There's lots of things dead, but I think we'll run off and grab a whole bunch more people. I want to get this place humming. Like, we've only sort of just started, and we sort of need a whole bunch more workers to keep everything running, and a lot more farms. Food is going to be a big thing, and I'm thinking a lot of rice and hemp is going to be required to keep this place running. Now, as soon as we get everyone together, stock us up, and head us out on the route, I'm going to have to look up somewhere online where we meet all of these people. Well, we've got the team together. We're going to leave the base completely undefended, because once you leave the map tile, it seems... it doesn't really render attacks, or it doesn't bother doing attacks. Something to do about leaving the chunk. So we're just going to leave this place completely undefended and come back when we have more recruits that can actually run this thing efficiently. Just right now, I don't fancy getting all of our best fighters and getting them to, work a plow, so to speak. Plan? Very simple. We are going to head to Rot, Shark, Swamp Village, Ruin, Last Stand, Great Fortress, Admag, Shet Ruins, Way Station, Squim, Hub, High Villages... And then we're going to head up to Mongrel. We're just going to go through all of those, and every single unique recruit we find, great. At that point, we may want to send an individual into the Holy Nation territory to grab their ones. And I definitely want to go to, where is it? Over here. I want to say Bark? Or it might be another one. I think it's Bark. Over here, there's a guy called Chad. So we have to hire Chad. It's just, there's no way around that. And this is why no one settles in the swamp, but instead will settle on the edge of the swamp. This is what you'd be building your colony in. This is what you'd be looking at all the time. Oh my god, it's depressing. You can barely see anything, and there's probably blood spiders somewhere out there in that darkness. I don't know. I don't want to go looking. We're just going to head to the town, see if they've got any special unique recruits, and then move on. Well, this place looks depressing. I suppose they live in the middle of a swamp, so yeah. How long the new guy lives? Place your bets now. That's really really nice to hear, guys. Making me feel real special. Alright, let's, I'll get one of our characters to go around. Get your drugs, buy some drugs. Okay, we're in the criminal underworld, I think, at this point. This does not seem like a proper city. It seems more like a criminal enterprise. Swampers Guard Gate. Okay, if you're called Swampers, you're definitely not good people. I found a Dr. Chung, and I'm trying to hire him, but there seems to be a conversation tree. Okay, I think we have hired a unique character. Perfect. And what's their stats at? They have 39 in Field Medic. That's actually pretty good. Now, I'll send you out to join the rest of the team, and then I gotta find some more people. There's gotta be... Oh yeah, we're gonna have to train up your athletics and everything, but it's okay. It's okay. That there was planned for. Alright, we've got our doctor added to the team. That was Mud. So next on to Shark. That's good. We kind of got one already. I was not expecting to get one in one of the smaller villages, but hey, we got lucky. Alright, on to Shark. We'll see what they have there. Alright, I can see the text they're making, but I can't see any of the bandits. It's like they're invisible. I can see that one guy, Swamp Ninja. I don't know. You know what? Let's just kill the Swamp Ninja anyway. Maybe he's got friends. I can't actually tell. Is there only one of them? How is there only one? What are you doing out here on your own, buddy? This is not going to go well for you. Yeah, the game is sort of configured for... Where are you going? Guys, come back here and loot the ninja before we go. I don't know what the hell that was all about. That guy was running on and decided not to take part in the killing. We're going to have to talk to that doctor. Oh, the rest of the team have arrived. They were just far away, so when we had attack all, they sort of realized their spider senses tingled and they came running to die. Good to know. In the center of the swamp, I think we found our second recruit. This is Mew. I believe they are another one of the unique characters you can get. Oh, great. I'm going to have to pass some speech checks of some sort, aren't I? After we hired that one, we found another one called Green. Huh. Fancy shooting for me? Join me. 2,300 cats? Sure, why not? Yeah, perfect. That's 3 people. Who the hell is that? Alright, we've got Stubbs Mimosa. You eyeballing me? Oh, that was probably the wrong thing I selected. Yeah, you're gonna end up unconscious. Okay, I probably did that wrong. Oops. First aid? Why not? Maybe we can bring him back later. Oh, here comes the rest of the team. Yeah, that went perfect. Absolutely perfect. And let's see if we can't recruit the next one. Was it Helmut? I gotta be a little bit more careful on the speech checks. I just thought you couldn't mess that up. Who did we end up in a fight with now? Swamp Ninja. Damn it. Okay, I think I figured this one out. I admire it's been an honor to join you. Sure. Okay, where did that other guy go? Did they dump him outside? Oh, there he is. He's outside the door. When he wakes up, let's see if he's still angry with us. Ooh, here's hoping he's not angry with us when he wakes up. And normal? Perfect. Oh, no, he's still angry with us. Well, that makes things awkward. You know what? Let's just leave him. We'll come back later, hopefully when he's less angry. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who are blood spiders? God damn it. Fine, we'll kill some blood spiders before we go. Or maybe we'll just leave everyone to killing the blood spiders. Bye-bye. I'm gonna call that a good run. We've got 4 new recruits. We only accidentally sort of turned hostile towards one of them. I went back in and also patched them up. They got into another fight in the bar, but it's fine. I'm sure they'll still be alive when we come back later. And why is Hero Fodder going a completely different direction? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We can change them so that they actually stick together. Well, it turns out we found some swamp raptors. They look like little dinosaurs. There's 4 of them? 5 of them? I think we take them on. I'd like to get an idea for what they're like. Let's see if they attack us. They are still neutral. You know what? Let's leave them alone then. If they're not interested in killing us, I'm not interested in killing them. We have found a ruin out here in the swamp. I don't know why it was on my map list, but whatever. We'll go in and have a look. Everyone? Can you get in? Come on, guys. Stop faffing about and get in there. And... the hell? Okay, there is blood spiders. Lots and lots of blood spiders. How do you actually get up there, though, to fight them? Oh, yeah, there it is. It's around that side. I'm an idiot. Okay, let's go line up and kill some blood spiders, hopefully. That's a lot of blood spiders. I think we might want to get the new recruits to the rear or they'll get themselves killed. Here was I trying to line everyone up, and the spiders just sort of crawled under the gate somehow. On the right side, it makes it much easier to kill them. Okay. Meep, on the other hand, went through to the opposite side of the gate. God damn it, Meep. Okay. Open? Pick lock. So, Meep will be there in a minute. If you could hold the line. Perfect. And slice and dice, everybody. Slice and dice. Meep, how you hold up? Wow. Actually, Meep tanked a whole bunch of that. Turns out this armor is really, really good. And done. Alright, bring everyone in. Get rid of the passives. I put a few of them on passive because I didn't want them getting involved in this mess. But I think it's time we went and removed a tooth from each one of these to make sure they don't get back up again. What are you at? You're at Blood Spider dead. Let me have a look around. Well, doesn't this place look absolutely beautiful? I think it's the bones. They really add a sort of a rustic feel to it. And let's raid what we can and get out of here. Turns out this whole place is full of high-tech research benches on the top floor. Let's get to raiding, I suppose. I was beginning to think this place was useless. We got to the top floor, we finally hit the motherlode. Well, not the motherlode, but a decent-sized thing. We got 10 ancient science books. We got a bunch of CPU units. We also got 6 power cores and some robotic components. a nice, decent haul. Well, realistically, all we really care about is the ancient science books. They're going to make a big, big difference. And oh, we also got a map, which I haven't used yet. It is a map of the Ashlands. I think the Ashlands is this area down here. So, yeah. Ashlands Dome 3. Perfect. I believe there's multiple Ashlands domes. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get out of here. This was a worthwhile distraction, but we didn't get any new recruits now, did we? While we were leaving, we did find a single river raptor, so... I'm thinking we just send someone to have a word with it. Muppet, go for it. Attack unprovoked. It seems tough, but went down pretty quick. Perfect. So they're not the end of the world, they're just mildly annoying. We have finally made it to last stand. I got a little bit sidetracked there. There was a thing with a spider. I accidentally left one of our people behind. They got a little bit chewed on. We'll get him a replacement arm at some point. I mean, yeah, I think she doesn't like spiders, and this is probably not going to help that. Oh well. Now let's go to the bar and see if there's any recruits, and maybe buy some accommodation so people can have a bit of a nap. I think a few people need to rest up after their injuries. Last stand was a complete bust. Nothing here. All we did is grab a nap, get everyone back up to speed. Some of them were rather badly injured, namely the ones that don't wear armor. I should probably remedy that, but that would take so much time. Let's just go get some more recruits and we'll worry about keeping them alive later. Well, AdMag was also a bust, which is kind of annoying. I'm thinking the smaller ones are not really that good. Next up, we're going to go straight to Mongrel, namely because Beep is there. We want to get our hands on Beep. Everyone has told me I have to get Beep, so yeah, let's head there. I hear the fog is pretty dangerous, but we should be tough enough by now. From here on in, we need to be careful. If our people go down here, there is no respite. They will be taken to stakes and eaten alive. So let's not let that happen. We need to make it to Mongrel over here, but hopefully we won't encounter too much difficulty. Yeah, I really shouldn't be playing on this speed, should I? Ooh, I wonder what this will do to my graphic settings, and yep, there's our first squad. Let's see, what's your speed? 19 miles per hour. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight them. Alright, we'll get the weaker ones and we'll put you guys at the back on passive. And the rest of you, yeah, murderage time. You see, the thing is, we come with very large blades that swing in nice arcs. Oh my god, seriously? Right, attack target. All of you. Wait, you're letting the one-armed person to go first? And who has a crossbow? I never gave any of you crossbows. New recruit must have came with it. And the frogmen are dead. Yep, and there's their limbs. Okay, perfect. That worked out quite nicely. They don't seem that tough. And where are you going? Go running that direction. Is there more of them off that direction? Leave them alone. Just let's get out of here. Dear Lord, there's a lot of frogmen in here. Holy Jesus, we killed so many at this point. There's just corpses everywhere. You can tell by the trail of limbs we're leaving behind us. Alright, let's keep going. We're about not even halfway to Mongrel. That's just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. What is in here? Fog. Lots of fog. You know what? Let's just keep going. I don't care. We just want to get our recruits in and get back to base. We don't want to get involved in any of this. We just want to get our recruits. They are everywhere. Thankfully, they're weak as... well, super weak. You can just tell because of the amount of limbs they leave behind. But, where are you going? It's just causing confusion with the pathing all the time. I really wish our entire team was very combat-focused. Instead of having a few non-combat people, the non-combat people are distracting everyone. Hey, look what we just found wandering around the streets in the center of wherever we are. Mongrel. It's Beep, everyone's favorite Muppet. Come here. How do you hire them? Okay. Hi, Beep. How do you know my name? Yes, I am. I have nothing. They exiled me from the hive. Right, but Beep doesn't give up. Beep is strong. Alright then. Right. Beep tires of running. Time to stab the things that chase me. Another week nobody. How much money do you want? Money? I do not know what that means. Welcome to the team. Excellent, Beep. You'll make a wonderful addition. We'll stick you immediately into the non-combat section until we can get you some training. For our next recruit, I think it's Shrek here. Shrike? Shrike. I'm gonna go with Shrike. How long have you been here? Too long. A year in this place? Oh my god, no wonder you're going crazy. Why not leave? Then allow me to drag you out of here with me. Perfect. We've got another one. I think this one's also an infinite wigwam. Wigwang? Wing wang. Oh god, that's gonna kill me. Dare you engage the might of infinite wigwang? Dare you? Yeah. What the? No. You mean you want to fight? How much? No. I'll give you 4 grand and I'm changing your name. Okay, 5 grand. Okay, perfect. Wait, we do get to you know what? It's fine. You can keep your name, Infinite. Perfect. Now, I think that's all the ones I've been able to find here. I'll have a look around. I'll have a triple check, but as far as I'm aware, these are the only recruits that were here. Hey, look, I found Crumble John. Who is this? Um, Crumbling Bones. Okay, join my squad. Okay, can you actually lift that weapon? It's the source of my power. Why are you so old? Join my squad. Fine, I'll join your stupid squad. Excellent. We will make a good laborer out of you, son. We will totally straighten that back out. Or make it worse. Whichever is more appropriate for the time. Alright, that brings us up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new recruits. That's actually a pretty good haul for how far we've come so far. Kind of want to grab a few more, but I think I'll leave those up to the comments. There's one more I definitely want to get, and that is Chad, who's over here in Bark, I think it is. Once we grab Chad, though, if there's a few extras people want, sure, I can go grab them. Otherwise, I'm just going to fill up on generic recruits. Why not? Anyway, I'm kind of out of time for today. I know I didn't get enough base stuff done. It's just, yeah, it took me a while to figure that out. And also, we didn't bring enough people. You see, we kind of want to balance out having enough people to leave behind to protect the settlement, while simultaneously bringing enough people with us to actually go and take care of the dangers we're facing. And that means we're going to need to change these up a bit, but I've got an idea on how to train them faster so we don't have to bother all of that. We will have to talk to the skin bandits first, though. But that will be for the next episode. I hope you enjoyed, and good luck.